If football is a religion, then Cristiano Ronaldo is without a doubt its messiah. In contrast to traditional prophets, the Portuguese star is not very humble. Why would he do that? Even if you were the best football player in the world and had more than $500 million in the bank, that wouldn't help you live a strictly good life. For now, let's look at how much money he has and how he spends it now. Cristiano Ronaldo has had a career that is truly amazing, and he definitely deserves to have a life that is full of amazing things. During his career, Cristiano played for four different teams. His contract was worth $330 million when he was at the top of his game. But that's not Ronaldo's only source of income. Over the years, the football legend has made a lot of money from endorsement deals. He was the face of Herbalife, KFC, American Tourister, and Tag Heuer, among other brands. But Ronaldo's biggest sponsorship deal is with Nike. The sportswear giant signed a billion-dollar deal with Ronaldo that will last his whole life. He also lets the Pistano Group use his name on a chain of high-end hotels that bear his name. The most you can pay for a night at the CR7 hotel is $1,200. I think Ronaldo stays there for free though. Cristiano is a great football player, and he also has a good sense of style. Ronaldo owns a clothing line called CR7 and puts money into a clinic that helps people get new hair. These business ventures will help him keep his money for a long time after he's done playing football. So how does he spend all that money? Number 7. Property. Well, Cristiano invests a lot of his money in real estate, just like any other famous person. The football star from Portugal has more than $47 million worth of property all over the world. He owns mansions and apartments in Portugal, the UK, Spain, Italy, and the US. One of these was an apartment in New York that cost $18 million, but this one place cost him some trouble, as it is inside Trump Tower and the former US president is not very popular in Europe, especially among football fans. He had to sell it at a huge loss of $11 million. Cristiano's bad investments wouldn't keep me up at night because he makes about $120 million a year from all his deals and businesses. Ronaldo now lives on the edge of Manchester in a beautiful $3 million house. The manor has 7 bedrooms, an indoor swimming pool, a private gym with top-of-the-line equipment, a jacuzzi, and a private movie theater. The view from the master bedroom of the mansion is absolutely stunning. Through glass doors that go from top to bottom, you can see that the large room has a simple, modern design with few pieces of furniture. It's hard to believe that this very expensive house is better than the Italian villa. When he played for Juventus, he lived there. There, he was paid $50,000 every day. If that seems like a lot, remember that the football player makes that much in less than 4 hours. Not too bad for someone whose job is to kick a ball. The manor has 8 bedrooms, an indoor pool, a large private garden with an outdoor pool, and a breathtaking view of the Italian countryside from the top of the building. His house in Madrid is also nothing to be embarrassed about. The beautiful building cost him about $6.2 million and had 8 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms. This very expensive house had a gym, a jacuzzi, and most importantly, a football field where Ronaldo and his kids could play. No one knows for sure if he taught them how to flop like they were shot by a Russian sniper. Like many other athletes, Cristiano Ronaldo likes sports cars. While his friends only have 1 or 2, the Portuguese superstar has more than 20 cars worth a total of $20 million that he has bought over the years. If you think that's a lot, wait until you hear about half of that money went to buy 1 car. Ronaldo paid $10.6 million for his one-of-a-kind Bugatti 110. This expensive car may be more expensive than the rest of his garage, but it is definitely not more stylish. Ronaldo has a 360,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $220,000 Bentley GT Speed, a $1.7 million Bugatti Veyron, two Aston Martins, and more than a dozen other expensive cars. Number 5. Planes. Ronaldo doesn't always drive, but he does most of the time. Can you imagine him driving for 10 or more hours just to get his next Ballon d'Or? Cristiano has two private jets that he uses to travel long distances. His first one is a Gulfstream G200 business jet, which costs about $19 million. For this price, this plane is always luxurious and takes care of his passengers. But that wasn't enough, so the Manchester United player spent $64.5 million on a Gulfstream G650. This private jet is the very best way to travel in style, as it can meet all of its owner's needs. Well, you can't play football inside, but Ronaldo can play games to pass the time on his flights. Number 4. Yacht. When Ronaldo isn't traveling, he loves to be with his family. Lucky for the sea creatures, who I'm sure are also fans of the great football player, Cristiano likes to spend most of his vacation time on his $7 million yacht, which is very fancy. On board the Azimut Grande, you could have a really great vacation. Even on their own, the cabins are as nice as a 5-star hotel apartment, as they give off an air of elegance and good taste. Ronaldo's amazing yacht has some pretty cool features, like sunbeds made of white leather that are made by a designer. On the upper deck, Ronaldo can relax his golden feet in a bar area and an elegant hot tub. After all, Manchester United needs them to be as fresh as possible so they can get the team back on track. Number 3. Watch collection. One thing though is for sure, even when it comes to his looks, Cristiano Ronaldo has great taste. His great sense of style is shown by the fact that he always wears designer clothes and never takes off his diamond earrings. But Ronaldo's favorite thing to wear is not the earrings. He has a huge number of watches. Each one is fancier and more expensive than the last. Even though he doesn't brag about his watches, some people have seen him wearing a Rolex GMT Master 2 Ice that costs $500,000. As you might have guessed, this item doesn't tell the time. Instead, it shows off Ronaldo's excellent taste and high-class lifestyle. The most expensive hand watch ever made is the prized one. It is made of 18 carats of white gold and has 30 carats of diamonds all over it. Ronaldo has also been seen wearing another very expensive watch. The $160,000 Jacob & Co. watch shows how classy and sophisticated its owner is. Number 2. Wax statue. If you listen to Cristiano Ronaldo's critics, and there are a lot of them, you might think that the Manchester United striker is a narcissist, a self-obsessed megalomaniac, and a narcissist. When he bought a $33,000 wax statue of himself, the famous person didn't exactly prove them wrong. Whether this expensive and maybe a little bit wasteful purchase was meant to trick paparazzi, or it could be a piece of art that only Cristiano gets, no one knows for sure. But that's not the only way the Portuguese spend their money. Ronaldo is said to spend about $10,000 a month on haircuts. I think that's a bit steep, but you can't argue with the results. Number 1. Charity. Even with the self-serving purchases, the star has every right to them. Cristiano is the athlete who does the most good things for other people. Since 2004, when he wasn't that rich or famous, Ronaldo has given a lot of his money to charity. In 2004, he gave money to help people in Sumatra who had been hurt by the tsunamis. The football player has shown that not only his watches but also his heart is made of gold. He gives money to a number of charitable causes and often pays for expensive surgeries on children. Cristiano also gave more than $6 million to help Nepal after the country was destroyed by a huge earthquake. The star also gives money to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Save the Children, and a cancer treatment center in Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo has great taste and knows where to draw the line between spending money on nice things, making investments, and helping other people. If you had the same amount of wealth as Cristiano, where would you spend it? Let us know in the comments. If you liked and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more insightful videos, get notified by clicking the bell button below. From the high-end stories of today, this has been Modern Luxury. As always, we look forward to seeing you again in one of our videos. Thanks for watching.